Just hit it there from the middle there. All right. Am I on over there? Ready to roll? We're good? All right. Let me see where everybody's at here. Everybody's good. Where's Benny? Benny, I don't see you. Where's Benny? Benny, you got to be standing up. Come on, man. Everybody, if you're in the back, you got to be standing up if you want to win. And let me tell you why I start off that way. Because it's super, super, super important. Other than the two dudes putting in the money, because you got to make money, right? So they get a pass. But if you want to win in life, it takes a little bit more than showing up. So as I'm sitting here, and I come a little early, because I want Omar to know I'm a winner, and that I'm serious, I'm sitting there and I'm watching what's going on. And I'm seeing a lot of classic mistakes that I see on the baseball field happen here. Parents overcompensating, taking care of you guys. No, my dad did the check. My mom did this. My dad's boys. My dad's job. All parents, right? Which is awesome to have that hookup. What happens? The hustle doesn't respect that because your parents hustled, right? So what does Omar want? What does Christy want? They want two things. They want men and they want winners, right? To be a man, you got to accept what? Responsibility. So if you showed up late here today, when we're done, you should go to Omar and say, look, man, I messed up. It's the last time I'm ever going to do that. It's not my mom's fault, not my dad's fault. You can take an Uber now. You could take the bus. You could find 100 ways. The one thing you can't do is blame others. So let's start off by that. Seattle, I don't know, wherever you guys are going, doesn't matter because we lost today. Because as a team, one dude forgot his thing, the other guy, his dad filled it out, another person, chicken scratch. In order to have a championship team, because this is a team, has to start off like that. Got it? The only reason why I slept in a car for 6 months in Los Angeles is to be able to come here and talk to you guys. Because I did a post. Who follows me here on Instagram? Anybody? Coach HP, you follow me, I'm going to follow you guys. I don't follow anybody. I'm going to follow you guys. Okay? Anybody from CCNN? I got you. 2 years ago, they had us in the little auditorium here, and they had this big dude come from Duke University. And this guy sat, and I did the post last night. This dude sat here and talked about all this sports stuff and this most generic thing that was the biggest, no offense to him, waste of time to me. I was like, man, this guy didn't tell me anything. I reached out to him, and the guy told me the most generic answer in the world. I posted it on Instagram. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here to call you guys out on everything. Not because I want you to lose, because I want you guys to win. I want Omar to tell me, man, I got beast this year. From everybody. That's everybody. How do we get there? Because the guy has so much, Chrissy has so much they got to worry about. Ads, money, this, that, the department. What do you guys got to worry about? Just one thing. Winning, man. And what's our passion? Who here is this their passion? Raise your hand. If this department, you don't have to lie. Trust me, this guy's not going to kick you out. If this is your passion, right? My man in the back is like, so. He's like, maybe. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. That's why you're here. You put your hands down. Find your passion. You are the most important department in the school. Does that make sense? I come from the winningest department in the school that isn't you guys, which is the baseball field. But the tone gets set right from the beginning. You guys should be the proudest team in this whole school. Why? Because who's the voice of the school? It's not the baseball team. It's who? You guys, right? So mandatory, what I would do if I were you guys is first day of school is when, Omar? August 14th, I put on whatever gear you guys put on, and I will go to every single sporting department I know and introduce myself. Hey, what's up, man? I'm Hector. I'm in the, what are you guys called? CCNN. I'm in CCNN. I want to introduce myself. I can't wait to see what you're going to do this season. But what does everybody do? Nah, I'm a freshman. He doesn't want to hear from me. You wait 3 years, and then the one dude that didn't care if the guy thought he was cool or not, that went up to everybody, now that guy's the guy that has these cool internships and stuff like that. The only difference between me and you is that I don't care to fail. Does that make sense? I don't care if you guys think I'm cool, if you don't, whatever. What I care about is the goal. What's the goal? To win. To win at what? Right? Yeah, and we all have different things to win at. This department has the leadership to win. That's number one, right? Sorry to make you yawn, bro. That's number one, right? Number two, he's gonna go as much as you guys go. If you hold him down and you hold her down with the most ridiculous things, my dad did this, my mom did, how can we focus on the next stuff? Does that make sense? So you got two killers there. That's what everybody wants, two cool people. They're gonna give it to you how it is. You know how awesome that is? You think your parents are telling you the truth the majority of the time, yes or no? Kind of, because they want your love. These dudes could care less. They wanna do what? They wanna win. And winners recognize what? Just like game recognizes game, right? That's why all the winners in life got together and they don't hang out with any what? Losers. Because losers, all they talk about is complain. Oh, that guy got that many ads. Oh, this, that. Omar loves that guy. Christy loves that guy. You know what? No, you create your own destiny, man. I'm telling you. I got 73,000 followers on Instagram. I turned the camera around probably 7 months ago and talked about my truth. That's it. I'm a public school kid, used to take that goofy yellow bus to school and dream about coming to Columbus. Every single one of my dreams that I've wanted, I've gotten. How did I get there? By not worrying about what other people thought and by pretending that every single day is the last day of my life. If today was the last day of my life, you think you'd have gotten that signature right? If your life depended on it, you turning that in on time, you think you got your ads right? But what happens? We're very chill because our parents like that. Because they want you to do what? Love them and depend on them. These two people could care less. They want more of these. See these? The problem they want here is, man, I don't know where to put all these plaques. Because the plaques mean what? Any thank you for participating plaques here? Omar, any of them?
They're only all first places. I don't even put up second place.
So I didn't even know that, right? But how do I know this dude for like 2 hours and figure that out? And you guys have been here, some guys for 4 years, and still don't get it. Why? Because you're just hanging out, man. You're hanging out and we're like, well, cool, it's the day after July the 4th, and I'm going to stretch out and I'm going to yawn, and it's a cool time. You don't understand. Your life depends on this. And it takes a real dude to come from the streets to tell you what's going on here. You got the best program in town with the best technology you can imagine. Take advantage of it. I would drive Omar and Christy crazy. Listen, what department does nobody want? Oh, well, we got now a water polo team. Let me cover them. Everybody wants what? Football. Take football. I'll take water polo, judo, the chess club, whatever, and I'm going to hype it up so much that people go crazy. Be like, what's going on with this chess club? I see about 30 posts of this dude. He's losing his mind, right? But winners do what? We act, man. Then you say you're sorry later. Say, look, Omar, you know what, dude? I lost my mind. I covered this for 20 days. I haven't slept, bro. And he's going to be like, all right, man, calm down. Let's do that. Effort, man, effort. That's what's missing here is effort from everybody. Or you're in the wrong program, and then you tell them, Omar, man, you know what? I messed up, dude. This is way too intense for me. And that's cool, too. Your department is the most important one because you represent the school. 2011, I moved to a little city called Las Vegas. I lived in a hotel called the Aria. And my job, I ran a nightclub in the Bellagio. How did I control the whole Bellagio? Anybody heard of the Bellagio here? Yeah. You've heard of that? It's the most visited hotel in the world. How did I control that hotel? A Cuban dude from Miami, I didn't know a single person. How did I do that? Because I went old school, man. I went to every single department. If you guys don't know Coach Weber, you're in the wrong place. You got to go to Coach. I don't know, man. Coach HP, this crazy dude came in one day. He said, I got to introduce myself. I'm Benny. This is what's up. I heard you have the great program in town. basketball, football, whatever. Get a list from Omar. Omar, give me every department this school's ever had. Give me the alumni. I'm going to call everybody because I'm representing what? The C. It's the best representation in town. Does that make sense with everybody? If what I'm saying is crazy, please, after class, talk to them and say, listen, man, I'm in the wrong place. Because this is for winners, man. And the best part about it is you flip your phone. Now it's going to get even better. Listen, guys, I'm Coach HP. I'm new here in Columbus. I'm going to introduce myself to every department in town. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to let you know. And when you get rejected, who cares? How many times I got rejected? I can't tell you how many people have rejected me so much that it's crazy, especially when you're living in your car and you don't know a single person in California. But there's that voice that every one of us has inside that says two things. Man, this dude's right. Or man, I can't wait for this dude to stop talking so I can chill. If you're the one that wants me to stop talking so you could chill, maybe you're in the wrong place, and that's okay, man. In the jungle, there's lions, zebras, giraffes, chickens, trees. Figure out who you are. But if you're a lion, you're like, man, I feel I have greatness inside of me. I got something different. You talk to your leaders, right? And you tell them, you go, listen, I need more. What am I doing? Because I want more. And they're going to tell you, okay? We can't take ourselves so seriously. I don't care how much work you put in. I need the truth from them. I could work for 3 hours. I could work for 3 days. Give them the work. And if they don't like it, I can't blame them. Because they know what? The standard. Lomar, you been doing it for how long?
PG-15, running CCNN for what? 10, 11? 10 years.
Chrissy?
1 year left.
How crazy is that, man? It's almost longer than you guys have been born. Some of you guys. You know what I'm saying? And then I see some of you guys challenge them. How crazy is that? Right? Just learn. This is your time to learn and go. And maximize on the gifts you have. If you're a shy person, say, man, I got to get out of my shell. I got to talk to everybody. Because you never know who you're talking to. Kevin, you're killing me with the yawning, buddy. Come on. No, I'm joking. Listen, you never know who you're talking to. Okay? Best story of my life. Two things. I believe a lot that you can imagine your future. For you guys, it might be crazy because you might be like, no, what is this guy talking about? True story. Before I left to Los Angeles to act, I'm here in Miami, and there was a show called Lifestyle of Celebrity Realtors. And I see this dude showing houses all over Los Angeles, Beverly Hills, Malibu, to all the celebrities. And I was like, man, this dude has a great life. And I'm watching all this. And as I'm seeing all this, the guy's driving around the brand new Bentley Flying Spur. That's the 4-door one. It's this beautiful house in Beverly Hills. He's in a helicopter with his boy, and they're looking to appraise Neverland Ranch. Neverland Ranch is where Michael Jackson used to live. And as they're in a helicopter, and they're flying in the air, the guy his friend looks at his house and goes, hey, Kurt, isn't that your house? The guy's like, yeah, man, it is. He goes, Kurt, how much would you sell your house for? And the guy's like, listen, man, my wife will never let me sell it, but I'll appraise it at $30 million. True story, $30 million. And the show goes on. I was like, man, I want that life. That's where I want to be. 6 months exactly from that day, I'm living in my car in Los Angeles. 2 months after that, I'm in Kurt Rappaport's house, training his kid in a tennis court with Connor Cruz, who's Tom Cruise's adopted son, that Tom Cruise bought his house for $32 million. I guarantee you, man. I thought about this moment 10 years ago. When I slept in my car, I go, watch, one day I'm going to come back and motivate young people like you guys that are just flying by life because our parents made it comfortable because they don't want us to leave around the corner. And they're not going to teach you guys that the best thing that could happen to you is Omar and Christy to criticize you and reject you, because perfection and excellence, those of us that strive for that, hate mediocrity. A late form is mediocrity. Not having your stuff in time is being mediocre. Being here late is mediocre. Not having your equipment is being mediocre. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? One of the most important things. They gotta get the money, Benny. I don't know. They gotta get the money. Listen, the most important thing for you guys now is to work together. Got that? Whoever the leaders are, where I'm sure are a couple seniors, you gotta help these dudes out. You gotta help your leaders out and say, listen, we're gonna come and I'm gonna introduce you to Coach Weber. I'm gonna introduce you to Coach this. So they don't have to do everything. That's how you guys are gonna win, man. That's how you keep the tradition going.
You'll never drive us crazy. We might look at each other and be like, oh my God, I'd rather be going, oh my God, this kid than who is this kid? So feel free.
1,000%. No, 1,000%. That's what they want. To be like, wow, that person took out that load. So that everybody else does something. If this is not what you're feeling, it's okay. Go to them and say, listen, man, I think I came to the wrong department. Maybe I want to be a hairstylist. Maybe I want to be something else. You go figure that out. But if you want to win at this, right, in this era, which you guys are the cool guys now. When I played, it was baseball and football. You guys are the coolest guys in the room now. Because social media runs through you guys. Does that make sense? I'm nothing because I got a video guy and that made me somebody. If not, I was just some regular dude that slept in his car. But because I put myself on video, changed everything, changed my whole life. I'm stopping from UM camp that they specially invited me out, the baseball coach, to a school that I would have never gotten into. Now they specifically invite me to places to go train their kids. I got some coming up with NBC now. I have a podcast on ESPN. I got all these things because I did something. And you can't be passion, man. Passion recognizes passion. They can't out-passion you. If they out-passion you, you lose. Then you just, I'm telling you, after this class, go talk to them. Say, man, the coach is right. I'm in the wrong place. And they're going to love you. They're going to thank you for it because you're not doing what? You're not wasting their time. My advice to all you guys, get to know each other. Listen, bro, I haven't spoken to you. We just got here. I'm Coach Hector. I'm this person. What's up, man? Whatever. We're not all going to like each other. That's normal, right? But what makes us special is if you're the coolest guy here. Where are my seniors? Raise your hand. The seniors got to come now. My man who I see on the football games, you got to come and talk to everybody if you haven't already. Hey, man, you know what? I haven't spoken to you enough. What's your name?
Brent.
I'm Brent. Guys, I'm Brent, man, here. I want to talk to you. What's up, man? What are you feeling about this department? What do you think? This is what helped me, right? Do you have a lot of good stories you can share with everybody? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? How many underclassmen now? Raise your hand. If you're a freshman, raise your hand. How many underclassmen have spoken to Brent for longer than 5 minutes about his hustle? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? That's what we're not talking about. We're not talking about that. We're messing around with July the 4th and coup and the party. But guess what? The winners are winning. And the people who are mediocre are just watching the winners win on Instagram. You're watching us win. And you're hitting the like button while you sit there in your lonely life. I would have talked to this dude a long time ago. Man, listen, what can I learn from you? Omar, what style do you see me like? Christy, what do you think I should do better? Does that make sense? If we don't do that, you're just going to run through your 4 years, which are going to fly by like this. Then you're going to go to your little college, and then you're going to be a person that's in the worst condition you can be, which is you don't want regrets. I could die right now. I'm telling you, I could die right now, and I have zero regrets because I did it all, man, and I did everything the opposite of what normal people do. And I'll leave you with this, because I got to talk about this all day. When I got to Vegas, I made a choice. I said, what can separate me from everybody else? Because you might sit there and be like, man, Coach HP talks pretty cool. My man yawning there, I'm sorry, bro. That's my fault. I'm here, you know, he's special, but I don't have those things. I have this. You got to have self-awareness and know what your flaws are. If you're a dude that tends to be unorganized, hit up on the organization. If you're a dude that tends to be late, camp out there so that these guys be like, dude, well, security be like, hey, look, you got 3 of your students that bought a sleeping bag and they're sleeping up there. That's how bad they want it. Who has ever seen that? Nobody. But every winner that we like has gone through adversity. There isn't one dude, I don't know, how many Vanderbilts have you heard of? Not one. The only Vanderbilt you know that's not even a Vanderbilt is Anderson Cooper, and he did the most un-Vanderbilt thing any Vanderbilt's ever done. Vanderbilts are billionaires. This dude, for free, went off and did all these work in South America, covering the poor, covering stuff. That's what it takes to be different, man. You want to be normal? Show up here, be quiet, turn your little ad, have your parents do everything, fill it in. You're going to live a normal life. Have a normal chick, have a normal house, have a normal car, have a normal vacation, do everything normal. You know what I'm saying? Don't get in trouble, my man. See, this dude's calling you out because mediocrity is dying to creep in on us, man. It does. You know what I'm saying? It's dying to creep in on us. But you know what I'm saying? Don't let mediocrity get us, man. Mediocrity means averageness. Because greatness only touches a few of us. Not because you guys don't deserve it, because we don't see it, man. It's like every building you walk in, you go, hey, bro, what's the Wi-Fi here? We see the Wi-Fi. We know how to pick that up, right? Every building we walked in, we look for, who's great here? Look at those two guys. Wow, look, these dudes started this department from nothing. Let me go figure out why. What separated me from everybody else in Las Vegas is I worked every single day. I set the goal. It goes, I'm going to wear a suit and tie every single day for a year. No matter what happens. My dad comes visit me, my mom, any situation. I put on a suit and tie every single day for a year without stop. Positive momentum took me to a year and a half because I couldn't stop it. Made more money than I've ever made my whole life. Set myself up now to live my dream. To be here July the 5th and talk to you guys and wake myself up so happily at 7 o'clock in the morning to come talk to CCNN, bro. How about that? Think about that, man. Think that life that you want. That you could wear shorts and get paid more money than anybody. You could dress however you want. You could talk however you want. Your honesty is what sets you apart from everybody else. Set that goal. Omar, you know what? I'm going to work every job you give me, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to take everyone nobody wants. Listen, there's a new dumpster by the back over there. Nobody wants to talk about it. Omar, give it to me. Watch what I'm going to do with that piece, bro. Right? Who does that? The winners do. Let's do a little quick Q&A. Anybody has any question? You got to give me a question. Somebody, give me something. Don't be shy. Give me 2 questions. Anybody, think about it. Give me a question. What do you got?
Is that club you owned in the Bellagio still open?
I don't own it, because if I own it, it'll be different. I ran it. It's called Hyde in the Bellagio.
It's still there?
Yes, sir. Go for it.
How do you feel about all you accomplished?
How do I feel about what I accomplished? I'm only started, man. You know what I'm saying? This was a plan that I started when I was even younger than you guys. You know? And how you get there is by you set the goals. Problem is we have 0 goals. Who here has a goal for CCNN? Raise your hand. Other than go, I don't want to hear go to stage or win an Emmy, and I don't want to hear any of that stuff. What's your goal? No, you right there. Yeah, you. Yeah.
Be on the STN team and
The way what?
be on the STN team.
The what is it?
STN team.
STN team.
That's the team that goes to Seattle.
Okay, cool. What's your goal?
To be remembered here.
To be remembered here. What's your, hold on. What's his full name? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you don't know his full name. To stand up, stand up, stand up. Who doesn't know his full name? Raise your hand. Who doesn't? Raise your hand. Be honest here. 2 people, right? How can you be remembered here if 3 of your own people don't know your full name? It's not your fault. I would walk around. What's up, dude? I'm Hector Peñate. Pleasure to meet you, bro. What's up, man? I'm Hector Peñate. What's up, bro? I'm Hector Peñate. Look at the fire I'm bringing. I don't care if he's asleep. I don't care if I'm bringing fire. What does that do? It wakes people up like, man, what is this guy on? Right? And then once that fire becomes contagious, I open his day up. Number 1 thing to be a winner is you got to put yourself in other people's shoes. Nobody wants to do that. You got me? Nobody wants to put themselves in other people's shoes. So I would come in and pump everybody up. Does that make sense? So it'll look like this. What's up, man? Bro, you got a great set of hair, dude. Yo, what's up? Bro, I saw you on the show last night. You crushed it at the Columbus football game. And I would go like that to everybody. Think about that. Omar.
What I love about you is that no matter where you're at, Instagram, you and me talking on the corner of A Street, you're on ESPN, wherever it is, you have passion. And I know there's days that you don't feel like having passion, but you have passion. And one of the things I try to fight here is, like I said, lazy-fulness. I'm gonna do the work, but I'm gonna act like I don't really care about it. Can you speak upon that? Like, act like, I don't know if you ever seen the movie Boiler Room.
Yes, yeah.
I love a quote that says, act as if.
Yeah.
Act as if you're the CEO of the company you just walked into.
Listen, that is the number one problem in everything, dude. I almost get teary-eyed hearing this dude see me talk, because if you don't fight for it, man, it's like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you're just here and you're like, you know what, man, you don't feel it, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Leave. Life is too short. It's too short, man. You know what I'm saying? If you don't feel like this is the most important morning of your life, it's okay. If you'd rather be playing Fortnite, I guarantee you, if Fortnite is more important than being in this room, this is what I would do. Omar, thank you so much, dude. I think in a year you're going to run a story on me on how good I am at Fortnite. And go play Fortnite. Why? Because e-gamers now are making a lot of money doing that. This is our time. In my era, if you played Duck Hunt, because the Nintendo people came out, nobody was doing it. You look like an idiot. Now you're a hero. Now you're cooler. Now you got a guy like Drake reaching out to Ninja to play Fortnite.
Have you guys seen Jeanette Garcia? You know who Jeanette Garcia is? Yeah. She's a hot weather woman from Mexico. You know who her boyfriend is? What? Craig Sanser, one of the best gamers in...
Do you see what I'm saying? That's why I'm here to tell you. Listen, that's why I'm here to tell you, you don't have to do it. You don't have to sleep in a car. You don't have to go to Las Vegas. You don't have to go to Los Angeles. You don't have to fight the current. You could do it in whatever you're doing it, man. Does that make sense? If you don't have passion, you're in the wrong place. If I'm getting boring, you're in the wrong place. And it's okay. But they can't out-passion you. Set the goal. Figure it out today. Man, do I look the part? That's the number one thing we can control. We control probably three things right now. Do I look the part? If you don't, let's get there. Do I have the passion for it? Right? And then my attitude, man. Do I have the right attitude? Okay? At Coach HP, you gotta follow me. I'll follow you back. You shoot me a DM whenever. If God forbid I give you some stupid generic answer, like work harder or some BS like that, call me out. But no, Coach, you told me I was in this class and you spoke, you tell me the date, and you said to really ask, so this is what I want to know. Anybody has any other questions? I think I saw a couple hands raised. Go for it.
Do you think if someone like now is like kind of mediocre and just does the basics, just the generic, do you believe that if they like get in the right mindset and like set goals that they can like still become successful?
1000%, man. Because it's not too late. We control our own destiny. You guys have what everybody wants. You know what that is? Time. The oldest guy in here is how old? 17. You know how crazy that is? Right? The problem is you can't compare yourself against other successful 17-year-olds because that's not your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Biggest problem that's happening with you guys in social media is that you're comparing yourselves to other people. I get that a lot. But you haven't gone through the adversity. You know what I'm saying? What's your adversity? Every day look for what's my challenge. If you don't know what it is, I got two right there, look. My challenge is to make Omar and Christy, number one, respect my work. They respect my work, they respect me. Every morning when I come see us two, I'm going to look them in the eye, shake them, their hands. Good morning, Omar. Good morning, Christy. And then I sit down. I don't go, hey, bro. Hey, what's up, man? Hey. Christy is not you dudes because it's easy and it's maternity and she's a woman. She's not your mom. Does that make sense? You set the tone right away. Hey, Christy, how are you? Omar, what's up? Be respectful that at the end of the day, she's a lady. and you do what? Work. The winning is in the work. W and W, winning and work. That's the winning. The work is what saves us. You're having a bad day, work more. Your chick left you, work more. Your parents are bugging you, work more. You want money, work more. You want respect, work more. Right? Who here has ever reached out to a dude and said, oh, I hate that guy, he overworks so much? Come on, raise your hand. See what I'm saying? The answer's in the work. Any other question? Go for it.
How do you like fit your life lessons into like when you're teaching baseball and stuff like that?
How do I do it into baseball? Because it's very easy, because baseball is a game of failure. And baseball players, right, have a little bit of swag and they got a little bit of attitude. And when they come to, let's say an example, to Columbus, they get very entitled, just like I'm sure you guys do, right? Because it's a big merit to play baseball for Columbus and to be in CCNN. So what I got to do is I got to humble them and remind them of what's coming. Because what's coming, it's very difficult. Because right now, CCNN is cool, but like I was talking to some dudes that were interviewing me, when you go to FSU, they could care less about CCNN, right? When you go to FSU, it's now I got to prove myself. And you think you're going to prove yourself by looking at the instructor, go, hey, what's up, man? Yeah, bro, oh, man, I miss Miami so much. I miss my friends. Oh, it's so boring here. I wish I knew people there. That's a loser. Or you're going to impress them by, hey, what's up, Professor? Pleasure to meet you. Right here. Listen, I'm here to work. And you sit there and you work. I'm better than everybody in town in what I do because I outwork them. Not because I'm more talented, not because I'm more gifted. Every door that's open for me is because I worked. I had an influencer that I had dinner with 5 million followers. And he goes to me, listen, I'll send a post, I'm gonna repost it so you give you exposure. I was like, awesome, man. I almost grabbed his phone and did it there on the table because I don't trust anybody when it comes to my dream. You think the guy did it? No. I bother him every single week. He's either gonna have to block me, right? Or one day put it up. But we only, and this is the last thing, and I'm happy I remember this, we only compete against who? Ourselves, man, the mirror. Every day, I have zero competition here because you're not gonna outwork me. You might have better hair than me, I guarantee you that. You know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna outwork me. Your parents might be more successful than mine, but you're not gonna outwork me. And the majority of the winners are self-made. Think about that. Why are they self-made? Because they don't want to lose, man. Now, if you have a boost here from your situation at home, that's awesome. Use it. Don't be shy. Reach out to every contact you have on your phone. Let them know, hey, I'm with CCNN now. Guys, this is my third year of CCNN. Do that. Don't be shy, because winners aren't shy. Everybody wants to speak to you guys. They want to hook you up because you're young, cool kids. How many hustlers do you know that are your age? Very few. You know Logan Paul and his brother, because at their age, at your age, these dudes were doing something and they recorded it. Do something, and your job's to record it. Look how easy it is. You're literally on the job getting credits to show the world what you guys can do. It's the only reason why I'm here, because I flipped the camera around and I started talking about my truth. I didn't need to impress anybody. Ask yourselves at the end of today, is this what I'm going to do the rest of my life? Is this my passion? You have every tool imaginable to you guys. Okay? If you feel it's not your passion, talk to your leaders and say, listen, man, I'm in the wrong spot. But you guys set the tone of the school. If you're not the most popular, listen to me, popular, and I don't mean popular that everybody thinks you're cool. We can't control that. But everybody better know who you guys are. Hey, man, listen, I came out to the field. I want to let you know this is who I am. Man, I didn't even know we had a karate team. This is cool. Talk to me about it. Nobody cares about whose story. Our story. Does that make sense? I'm here telling you my story because I talked to enough people about them that now people want to hear about me. At 39 years old. So at 15-year-old, nobody wants to hear a 15-year-old tell them, hey man, let me tell you what I think. They don't care about what you think. What do people care about? Say it again. What do people care about?
Themselves.
Say it again.
Themselves.
Right? So what is your job? To talk to people about who? Themselves. And they're going to love you for it. Does that make sense? Right? So if your job is to be known at Columbus, everybody better know your first and last name. Everybody better know your story. Where'd you go to elementary school?
Epiphany.
You went to Epiphany, right? How many people knew you went to Epiphany? Raise your hand. How many people here went to Epiphany? Raise your hand. Anybody else go to Epiphany? Cool. I would know where everybody went to. Because you got to know. But how do we know? By doing what?
Talking.
Asking. Not by walking the halls. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah. Cool. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah. Cool. Or, hey, what's up, man? I see you're wearing your jersey. You guys got a game today? Hey, what's up, man? That's how you guys got to be. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Any other questions? All right, hold on. Let me do something here real quick. So I'll show you guys how I do this. I went full, huh? Damn, all right. Let me see if I get one more out of this. Does anybody have an iPhone that I can use? And then you'll send it to me? Do you mind unlocking it and just put the camera? All right. Be right. Like this. What's up, everybody? It's your coach. I'm sitting here at CCNN Live. This is the first time I've ever done this at the C. I can't tell you guys how excited I am. Say what's up to the crew. Say what's up, boys. Guys, I want to give a special shout out to my boy Omar. Got Christy back there. We're going to States, wherever States is. I don't even know where it is, but we're going there. I think it's Seattle, one stop. The Emmys on a stop. It's your coach. Love you guys. Live the life you want to live. Keep going hard and doing your thing. Thank you very much. Guys, I want to thank you guys so much, man. Omar. DM me, reach out. You know what I'm saying? Any questions? I'm here for you guys, okay? And then finally, I'm actually going to sit in with my man. You're welcome. And I'm going to do as humble as I can be, I'm going to do a class here with you guys, because before I knew him, I figured out that I wanted to become somebody that was on camera, but I didn't know how to edit. And I could have sat there, because I'm a baseball guy. I played baseball when I was 3 years old. But what I did is I went to the Mac store, the Apple store, and I learned how to do iMovie. And I would sit there and do it over and over again. And I would have died to have some dude like this. So I can't thank you so much for this experience. The passion that we have for stuff is what sets us apart in everything, man. And people are dying to hear your story as long as it comes from a truthful place. The word cool isn't what it used to be. Before, cool used to be some muscular guy that had a lot of chicks and stuff like that. No, man. Now cool is the guy that's honest and says, you know what? I don't know how to do this. You know what, Omar? I'm scared to death. Christy, I'm shaking up here, man. I got dry mouth. I don't know what to do. And in that help, you guys can get better. But if you act all cocky and confident instead of being humble and listening, nobody wants to help that person that acts cocky, because they want to see you fail, man. Like, oh, you want to act cocky? Cool. Now you're going to fail. But everybody wants to help that guy that asks for help. All right? Thank you guys so much.